Here we go. Good morning. Welcome to our strength training workshop today for 30 minutes. We're going to use weights today. Now, I got a couple of different things. I got some 8-pounders. I got some 2-pounders. And in this case, I've got a 10-pound plate. If you don't have a plate handy, I'm going to show you how to do that exercise with a dumbbell. It's called a halo. It's an excellent exercise. We're going to see if we can do one set, 30 minutes, one set, whole bunch of different exercises. So we're going to make sure we increase our reps. We're going to make sure we have good form. So sitting up nice and tall. All right, I'm going to sit here like this in hero's pose. Some shoulder rotations. Squeeze your shoulders up, let them come down. Squeeze them up and let them come down. Draw them back so they come way, way back, then up, down, forward, up, down. Make some circles, arms wide, fingers reaching out. And if at any point you feel like there's a big stretch, just go ahead and indulge in that for a moment. Do one more circle back. You're going to put your right hand down, left arm up and over, reach as far as you can. See, this arm is really active. I'm not doing this. Reach, reach, reach. Breathe while you're there. Maybe a couple of fists, right? You close your fingers one at a time, open them one at a time, and then come right up. Right arm up, reach, 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 up and over. Same thing here. Close one finger at a time. Hold that side body tension. Come on up, twisting to one side. Breathing here. Twisting to the other side. Come on back to center. Tabletop for some cows and cats. Now, some of the exercises we're going to do today with weights are variations on stuff we did last week. And as always, we're going to get some clams and some leg lifts and some jumping jacks in. So we're going to start with those hip stability movements. You can come right down here. Legs are long. Remember, you're just lifting up as high as you can before your toes point to the ceiling. And you can have one hand over here. You can feel your outer hip, your glute med, glute max working, glute med, glute minor. And you lift and then come right back down. And we'll go for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees. And we'll go same movement. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Really warming those muscles up. 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to come up, switch. Give you another moment to switch, right? Breathing easy. Nice, calm breath, calm body, calm mind. And 12. That was a little too high for me. 11, that's better. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees. And last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can come on up. So our first weighted exercise is going to be called a goblet squat. I'm going to use a dumbbell for this. And you want to hold the dumbbell like it's a goblet. Like imagine you have a wine glass and you're holding the body of the wine glass. Right? I'm going to hold it not with my hands closed. I'm going to hold it by pressing my hands together. Every other part of this exercise is a squat. So my back is nice and neutral, right? You're not rounding. And I'm going to lower and I'm going to raise. That's it. So I'm going to try to drop my shoulders down. I'm bending my knees and I'm going to squeeze my glutes forward when I get to the top, just a little bit. So we're going to do, let's do 13. Let's change our number count up. And we'll go 13, 12. You might not go this low, right? 11. You're going to go to a height that works for you. 10, or a depth, rather. You can go to a depth that works for you. 9. Exhaling on the way out. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And 0. So, next exercise is going to be a deadlift. So we did these last week without a weight. You want to make sure your shoulders are back a little bit. My ankles are underneath my hips. I'm going to grab my weights here in a second. Now, the thing people mess up, they act like they're putting the weights down. Don't worry about the weights. You're just going to hold the weights. You're going to move from your hips. Your hands just happen to have weights in them. So when I lower, I'm doing a little twist just to make it easier on my anatomy. And I'm not really, the knee bend is part of just moving your hips back. Like I'm not intentionally getting a squat in here. It's part of the way your body functions. So I'm going to take a breath. Shoulders are pressed back. Don't let your shoulders roll forward. And we'll go 12, 11, 10. That's important. 9. I only go as far as I have to. I only bend my knees as far as I have to get my body down here. If my body stops and I keep bending my knees, it's not your deadlift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Push-ups with rotation. Now we did these before. They were like this, and then you do this. And if you remember, give myself some room here. If you remember, the twist is here. Right? It's not here. This is not the twist. Make sure the twist is here. I say that because in this case, I'm going to use 8s. You're going to use a weight that works for you. If you're using something like a 2, it's really hard to have the weights in your hands and do the exercise this way. I mean, it can be done. As an option, I'm going to put the weights right there next to my hand. So I do my push-up. I take that weight. I open, do my push-up. If the weight is larger, like these 8s, there's enough room for my knuckles underneath the weight. So these are going to tire me out. So I'm going to be out of breath here. Hold that high plank. You're not here, right? You're pushing the mat away. Take a breath, and we'll go 10. Rotate. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3, 2. Oh, they're getting tiring right here. 1. Gonna watch your form when you're doing these. Okay. Shoulder presses. I'm gonna switch over to a lighter weight. Common shoulder presses are done here. We're gonna add a little bit of a wide-legged stance. Use a smaller weight, and you're gonna reach and do this little reach from the top, right? So you come all the way up from hip, just like that warm-up exercise, right? We do these. So you're gonna reach, but not go over. So hands here, we're gonna do one side at a time. We're gonna do 10 on each side. So that's 20 reps total. Take a breath. And 20. 19. 18. You want your bicep by your ear. 17. 16. 15. 14. 13. 12. 11. 10. 9. Almost there. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. Loosen your grip on your weights. 3. 2. 1. Good job. You might have noticed that press at the top. It's kind of like when you're doing your side bends. Very similar movement. Next, this is a great underrated exercise. Bicep curls. I'm going to use a slightly larger weight. We're going to hold them front ways, not here, here. So they're pointing front and back. And I want to rotate. See how I come up? And I rotate. And I'm going to stop almost all the way up. I want to keep that tension on the muscle. Don't come quite all the way up. See how the elbow moves? Don't do that. That's not what I'm doing. My elbow stays right there. And then I stop. So we'll count. How about we go 8 per side? So we'll go 16. One hand at a time. Ankles under your hips. Neutral back. Shoulders are back and down. Not here, here. Take a breath. 16. 15. 14. 13. 12. Squeeze that bicep at the top. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Stop. So we're going to fail to do one round, but that's okay. We're all going to do something a little different at the end. I'll tell you that when we get there. So you're going to take a weight. You can take a dumbbell. Let me show this to you this way. Well, let's say you're using a dumbbell for this. I'm going to hold the dumbbell in 2 hands. I'm going to stand here like this. My elbows are bent. And again, like deadlifts, don't think about the weight. Think about your elbows in this case. Deadlifts is about your hips. So I'm going to alternate sides. You'll understand in a minute. I'm going to lift this left elbow. The weight swings behind me. I lift the right elbow. Then I drop the left elbow and I drop the right elbow. So again, left, right, left, right. When I alternate, right, left, right, left. And you can see from here how close I'm going to my back. Right? I'm not doing this kind of thing way up here, and I'm not holding it way out here. It's close into the chest. I'm going to use a weight plate for another example. And same thing. One last thing. Don't do this. Body is still. The weight moves around the body. Don't move the head, okay? We're going to do 20 of these. We're going to alternate. We're going to do 2 per side and then switch sides. So we're going to go, I'm going to go right elbow up first. We're going to go 20, 2 on the right, then 2 on the left. I've already lost count. We're up to 16, 15, 14, 13, 10, 12. I'll get it right someday. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think I miscounted again. That's about the roughest set of counts I could ever do. Good job if you stuck with it. I apologize for that count. We're going to do one. I was inspired by our conversation previously. We're going to take up some dumbbells again. We're going to do one set of side bends. Ankles under your hips. Shoulders back and down. Back is neutral. Take a breath. And I'm going to squeeze on the right side for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One for luck. We got 9 minutes or so to go before our cool down. We're going to do one set of jumping jacks. One of those unsung heroes of the exercise world. So arms are long, remember. And you take your breath, and we'll go 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Halt. And you're going to come right back down. We're going to skip our clamshells. We're going to go right to our leg lifts. We're going to start going right down the list. We're going to do a few less of each exercise. See what we can get in the next 8 minutes, then we'll have our cool down. Take a breath. Nice calm breath. And we'll go 10, 9. Squeeze your glutes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you might notice I don't touch my feet at the end. I don't go here. I keep just a little bit of tension on the exercise. My feet stop right about here, just before they touch. So we'll go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come on up with that weight. Your goblet squats. Feet are a little bit wider than my hips. My toes point outward just a little bit. Weight is in front of me. I can hold in a goblet. Take a breath. And we'll go 8, 7. Squeeze your glutes at the top. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Deadlifts. I want to grab my two. I'm going to take my 2 weights. Shoulders are back. Hips neutral. Feet just about hips apart. Going to be a little rotation here. You're not moving the weight so much as you're moving your hips. So my hips are going to go back for 10. Squeeze at the top. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to skip our push-ups. We're going to go right to our shoulder press. I'm going to take a slightly larger weight. Really need to get some 5s. I got 3s. So, feet just a little bit wider than shoulders. Hands start here, shoulders back and down. Take a breath. Nice, calm. Reach up. I have to question my camera crew here. There we go. There was 2, right? So we'll go 10, 8. That's 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. So if you feel like your form starts to go down the drain as you get fatigued, go slower. Use smaller weights. Focus on that form. You don't want to let yourself ruin the technique because you're tired. That's where you can get possibly some spicy muscles, maybe even an injury. So just go easy. We're gonna do our bicep curls. I'm gonna take my 2 weights and we'll do 10, 9. No, we'll do 10 total. Sorry about the counts today. So there's 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, really apologize about my counts being rather screwy. Jumping jacks, side bends, and halos. So we're just gonna go straight up for 20. Really get the heart moving a little bit here. And 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Take hold of your plate. If you're feeling strong, you can take 2 plates. Gotta be real careful here because you're holding 2 plates. You don't want to drop 1 plate. And what we're gonna do is we'll do 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do 4 each side, 3 each side, 2 each side, 1 each side, right? We're gonna go right elbow up first. Feet a little bit wider than hips, and we'll go 4, 3, 2, 1. Left side, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we'll go 3, right side, 3, 2, 1. Opposite side, 3, 2, 1. We'll go 2, right side, 2, left side, 1 right side, 1 left side. You're stuck with that whole set. Give yourself a pat on the back. That was a lot of halos. Let's keep my 10-pound plates. I'm gonna go to my side bends. And we're gonna do 12 each side. And that'll finish out our entire set. So you'll go 12. Do a single count here. 11. I'm all over the place. 10. 9. 8. 7. A little bit of bend in your knees, a little bit of softness. 9. Wow. Just gonna stick to counting. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. And then just because we have tiny bit of time left. Yeah, we got plenty of time. We got about 4 minutes. We're gonna do what I like to call a sinking boat. Let's see if we can get 2 or 3 sinking boats. And so my feet are on the floor, my knees are bent. I'm gonna sit up nice and tall. My arms come out, palms are up. The shoulders are relaxed. I want to lower back, keeping that nice firm core. And when my feet starts to come up naturally, right, that's where my point of balance is. I'm just going to hover here. Right, that's my boat. Boat can also look like this. And as I exhale, it'll lower down just a little bit. Just stop this along. That's your sinking part. So you take a breath, exhale, a little lower. Take a breath. Just a little lower. I'm going to see how long it takes to sink that boat. A little lower. And a little. Try to keep your head back, right? Don't go chin to chest. Keep your head back a little lower. Little lower. And all the way down. Arms overhead, legs long. Everything stretches. Bend your knees. Bring your knees in. You're going to roll up. Feet flat on the floor. Knees are bent. Sit up nice and tall. Arms out. This will be our last sinking boat. Then we'll have our cool down real quick. And you're going to lower back. Feet come up. Take a breath. Exhale. And a little more. And then you go a little lower. And then you go a little lower. And then you go a little lower. And then a little lower. Maybe a little lower, all the way down, arms overhead, legs long. Bring your feet in, knees come down, feet up, hips and shoulders relaxed as your bug. Breathe here for a moment. You might rock a little bit. Another breath. Gonna rock and roll up. Left leg long, right leg is in. Bend that left leg, toes point away, arm up. Forward fold, trying to reach towards your foot, right? I always keep a lot of bend in this knee. Breathe here. Switch legs. We got about 30 seconds. Bend your knee. Point your toes, forward fold. Come on in. Feet together. You push your knees down with your leg muscles and you forward fold. Be sure to drink plenty of water. Do one up and over, one up and over. And I'm going to do a twist. And I'm going to do another little twist. Throw some cats and cows in there if you get a chance, right? You can do them seated, but be sure to drink plenty of water. We'll be here again next week. Have a great week. Take care. You're welcome. I try to tell people a week ahead of time what kind of gear you're going to need. A lot of these things you can do without weights, so that's cool. We do alternate weights sometimes, weights no times. So next week is going to be calisthenics, no weights needed. But we switch it up. Have a great week. Take care.